Welcome to the Artistry Collective. If you guys are new, let me know. I feel like this is so bright in my eye. Let me know if you're watching the replay. Put hashtag replay. If you're new, also subscribe. I would love that. Let me put these away. I still have my stuff on my table from last night. So I'm going to be working on my journal tonight. Do some junk journaling. So let me know where you're watching from. You know, all the things. All the things. I'm just going to wait for you guys to hop on once this gets out there. So I am putting this in here. Hi, Amanda. Hey, sweet friend. How are you? And I see Debbie. How are you, friend? How is everyone? And I see Shauna. Hi there, sweet friend. If you don't mind to put this, if you could share this to Facebook, to the Inspiring Friends group, that would be amazing for me. Thank you so much. If you can do that. If not, we can wait until Leah gets on. Hi, LaFon. Hey there. How is everyone? So if you guys missed any of the events today, you can go back and check out Shauna from Fraps and Scraps, or you can see Leah from Make All the Things with Me. I needed a sip of coffee. I need lots of coffee. Whew, and catch my breath. It's been busy day. So I was running, 2 minutes late, but that's not too bad. So I was working on a journal, and I realized once I started putting some stuff in here, I'm glad I didn't sew it in yet because it's getting already kind of thick. I don't want like the whole alligator thing going on. So I think I'm going to have to take a couple pages out is what I'm thinking. But it's turning out so beautiful so far. I still want to do, a little bit on the front, and then I'll wrap it with some lace, and, it'll be really pretty. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shauna. And I have 2 signatures. I was thinking it needs to go to probably 3 signatures and maybe possibly take some pages out. But I did start working on some ephemera, some pockets and things in here yesterday when I was live. Started doing a little bit of like inking and some stamping, so stenciling, lots of things so far. But I do need to get this kind of, finished up because it's for a design team. So I really need to get some things done here. But I feel like this one in particular was quite a big, signature. So hi, Cindy. How are you? The purple is very pretty. Thank you. Hey, Stephanie. How is everyone today? So I feel like I need to kind of get it together, or at least take out a couple of pages. Maybe I can take out a couple in here. Let me see if there's something, I know there's some that I haven't really did anything with yet. So like this one, for example, let me see if I did anything over there. Nope. Can totally take that out. Let's do that. And then let's see, this is a double. It's really absolutely gorgeous. So I do want to keep that in there. That one I did something already. That one, this is my center page for this one. So I feel like I already did quite a bit on here. I would have to kind of break it down. This could be a center page for another one. So maybe I'll just have to do that. Just kind of separate a little bit and just kind of get some of the pages together again. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me get my pages together here, and then we can go from there. And then I want to do some more ephemera and lace and materials and all the things. So I'm just going to deconstruct pretty much all the things, and I'm just going to redo some stuff here. I hate to do it. I really don't like to do that, but got to do what you got to do sometimes. I feel like it was just starting to get a little too thick, and I still have more ephemera to put in here. So, I might have to just kind of pick and choose a couple things to take out, which isn't, it's not horrible. I haven't done any background stuff on any of these. So it is, it'll be safe to take out some things from here, or at least make it, a third. This is another center. I did a double not a double printing. I totally forgot to do all the double printing on these. So I ended up gluing 2 pages together. But they're absolutely gorgeous. These are from Paper Ramia for the design team. And yeah, I'm just going to kind of just get my pages together. Some of them, like this one, I put 2 together, but I put 2 of the thumb notches at the top to have pockets. And I don't know how many pages I have here, so I guess I probably should see. I don't really count like little pieces of, you know, stuff like that, like mesh and stuff. I don't really count that as a, you know, a page. So let's say 1, 2, 3, and then 4. I definitely want this one. 5, 6. Let's put this one on here. 6. Let's do something from here. This one maybe? No, let's do this one. All right, 6. Where am I at here? 7. All right, let's just stick with that for now and then put the center. Just because I think I do want to do 3. All right, how many did I say it was? And then I might have to add some more. 8? I think it's 8, right? What is your go-to holiday? Go-to holiday destination? I don't know. I love all things like overseas. Definitely Europe and UK is my fave, I would say. Though I could go for a nice beach vacay right now. That would be fun. We did just go to the beach, but it wasn't really like swimming kind of weather, so. Hi, Diana. Hey there, sweet friend. And there's Leah. You can find me now. Yay. And Terry, how are you? My name is Isaac. Isaac, nice to meet you too. Well, I'm so glad you guys are here. Welcome. If I have someone new, I would love for you to subscribe and come back and hang out. Just getting my junk journal pages together because I really needed to do that. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 3. 4. 5. And let's do this one. 6. Wait, did I do 5 or 6? 1. Oh my gosh. 2. 3. I guess I can count that, right? Or maybe not. 4, 5, 6, 7. And I want to put a piece of vellum paper, and we'll call that 8. Because there's, it's still kind of thick, but I feel like 3 is just going to be better. And I'll have to tighten up my pages and everything and see how that works in there. But I have to grab another vellum sheet. And I think I'm going to do gold again. There's 2 different golds, so I'll grab another gold. So let me get that really quick. A different kind of gold. This one would do. So it's all like gold vellum, but like just different designs. And that one's like just a sparkly one. So let's do that. Get this off of here. Thank you so much, Leah, for getting my frames for me. That was so sweet of you. I was really excited about that. And I didn't even think about, like, you know, all the costs for like shipping and all the things, like for just 2 Dollar Tree items. And then I was thinking when I read that, I'm like, gee, thanks for reminding me of that. Now I feel kind of bad about it. No, it's totally fine because it's way cheaper that way than me going into Dollar Tree. Because I always go overboard. I'll go in there to look for frames. And it's like ridiculous. You know, over $100 I'll spend each time. Go to a couple different ones looking for frames, and then you're spending hundreds a day I'm like, let me get a friend to get that. It might be safer that way. Do you like basketball? Not really too much. I mean, if I was to go and like watch basketball or something, it would be cool, but I wouldn't say I necessarily am like a huge fan. I would say I watch more football than basketball. All right. We got some vellum for the front of that one. Yeah, I mean, I think just some of them were really thick from doing the double, putting 2 papers on one, and you know, it's the $50 store. Yeah, for me, it's like the $100 store or more. Same with like Walmart. I don't even go to Walmart. Bernard does. I just, you know, I really mainly shop. I like to go to Hobby Lobby, but I try to not go there as often either. I'm even crazy in the thrift stores. Like, you just can't take me anywhere. Where am I putting this? Right here is where I'm putting it. I do like shopping online, though, a lot. And I can kind of stay, though sometimes you can go down the rabbit hole, especially on Amazon. I try to kind of like stay, you know, like not go too crazy. I kind of just get what I need. And it is like safer because you don't go like through the whole, what is the word? Like when you're impulse like shopping, I guess. Carla, hey there. Good evening, sweet friend. I'm just getting my signatures here together because I felt like they were just a little, I feel like I needed 3 signatures. And then if I do have to take out more papers, you know, I'll have to just do that. But for now, I am trying to get my papers together. I feel like it needs some kind of little sheer piece or something in there. One of these mesh pieces. That'll be good. In between, which one? I like to do it like to kind of break up in between. If I say I have like 2 printables together, I like to have some kind of different paper to separate that, whether it be like a ledger paper or, you know, something like that. All right, so what do we have for this one? Let's see. We do have this big old thing. Now I'm adding more papers in when I was trying to take papers away. Isn't that something? Let's grab a piece of this. It would be pretty to add like some music sheets. I don't feel like grabbing all the things, honestly. I do have some extra little things by me that I can grab. And I have tons of the printable papers. I got tons of those. But let's just see what we're at for now. I don't want that there. Maybe I'll put it here, possibly. All right. I'm so glad I didn't sew these in yet. Goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I'll just do the signature or the, you know, the center, which is, where did I just set that? Oh, here it is. This one here. And this was 2 together as well. Usually I'll do double-sided printing, which, you know, it saves on the bulkness as well for your book. So I really prefer to do that, but I totally forgot. And then I had got started on already folding my papers, and I was, at that point, I was like, I'm just not even going to deal with, you know, worrying about it right now. I think I am going to definitely put like more lace and stuff on these. But I feel like I want to move. Well, I guess it's fine because I'll put another piece right here. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so we got that one. I do have to like make sure to use the bone folder and get everything nice and tight. We got those. So let's just see how this is gonna look in here. Because the spine's not too big, you know? I feel like it's still just really big. I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'm gonna have to take some pages out, friends. That makes me kind of sad. I mean, if I don't put anything else bulkier in here. Hi there, Paula. Hey, Shannon. If I don't put anything else in here, I mean, like really bulky, it could be okay. But I still feel like I like the 3 signatures to fill the spine nicely. Like I like that, but I still feel like it's just too much. And usually for each signature, I do like around like 10 or 12 pages. So I'm gonna have to take some out. That's a bummer. It's just too much. This one I'm gonna take out. Let's take this one. This goes to another kit, but it's still paper Amia. But it's absolutely gorgeous though. So we're gonna do that. And we're gonna take out, I feel like it's the double ones that really was kind of a problem. Making it really bulky too. And I really do like to have regular, like different kind of pages with it other than just the printables. So that's kind of like a thing too. Let's put this towards the front, I think. This one's gonna go here in the front with the little pockets in the top. Yeah, has like little notches. Let's take out the little, that envelope. This is the center of that one. So I guess that's all right. We gotta do, friends. All right. So there's that. I should have got all these together last night, which I was going to. I was gonna come back down here after my life. And I didn't end up doing that. All right, let me use the bone folder to get this together. Now, I know, oh, here's one. Wow, I'm surprised I even found it because my table is just like a wreck. All right, let's just get this together first. I think that's gonna help. I remember, you know, originally starting this journal and I was like, I want to find a book that's kind of small, you know, not really a big spine because I want to keep it kind of small. That way it doesn't take me forever. And then it's so many prints with this Flora kit that I just, you know, couldn't really help myself with keep on adding papers in it. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll count those 2 as like 6, 7, 8. And this is a double, so how did I end up with 8 still? That doesn't make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just call it 7. We're just gonna call it 7. I don't know how I managed to take a couple out and then it's still like, I don't know. All right, 1, 2, 3. I guess we could take this one out even though I like my graph paper. 1, 2, 3. Do I want to take that out? And now this one barely has any. I'm confused, friends. I'm trying to get this to work. I'm trying here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's kind of thick. 5, 6, and then 7. We're just gonna stick with that. Seems good enough. This is good enough. All right, now we got that one. And put that to the side. Get that together. And then I'll just try not to put like real bulky things in here, like in the pockets and stuff. You know, I just try to keep it simple. I do have a lot of like ephemera stuff that goes with this. And I did a lot of fussy cutting. Now this one's kind of thick because I did start adding, you know, like kind of decorating in here and using some materials. All right, so 1, 2. Let's take this out for now. I'm acting like that's going to make a big difference. A little pin. So ridiculous. Definitely got to keep the ones I already worked on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like I could take that out. That one out. And then 6, 7. Yeah, I guess that'll do. It'll do. It's fine. We're going with it. All right, now we're gonna check it out and see how it's gonna be in here. Hopefully it's gonna be good enough. Let's hope. I feel like it's not too bad. I mean, it's gonna be, you know, kind of thin things in here for the rest of it. So I'm just going with it. All right, so let's move along. Now I do have to make like the template and get all 3 of them sewn in. But for now, I do want to do some like, you know, some fun things with you and get some of the papers, you know, kind of finished up here with, you know, like say inking and all the things. I definitely want to go through and put lace though, for one. So let's do that first. I know I want to put one of these, the cream on each of the vellum papers. And I know the one has it already. This one has it. So I'll just put it on these 2. I like it on the vellum papers. I think it looks really pretty on the edge. So let's do that. So how was everybody's day today? What you guys do? All right, let's trim that to here. Yeah, I mean, I've made, you know, definitely plenty of them that have turned out to be like alligator ones where they kind of open, you know, definitely spread out pretty big and thick. So it's, you know, it's all right if it gets a little bulky, because I'm gonna have a closure for it, you know, keep it all together. So I feel like it'll be fine. I put that like where you barely can even see that. There we go. That's all right. And so I'm just going to put a tad bit going along here. Just a little. I still have purple ink on my hands from last night. I was going to town with that inking on that one signature, which I had got a pretty decent amount of stuff done on that, you know, in that one. All right, so we got that on there. Wait, it's kind of, there we go. Felt like it was a little crooked. I think that's good enough. All right, and then I am gonna trim just a little bit off the edge. And over here is like the smallest amount ever. There we go. All right, and now I'll put the same on this one. So this has 2 pieces in this signature. This one is gonna have 2, so I'll put another one in the other signature. Where did I put the lace? Here it is. I need to get some more of this one. I think it was from my friend Dee Dee. Sent this one. Love making Alice journals. Fussy Cut for Alice in Wonderland journal. Oh my gosh, I have so much stuff for that, for the theme for that, and I just have not even done it. I really want to though, for sure. I think it would be awesome to actually get it done. I even have like original Alice in Wonderland books, and then I have some prints because I didn't want to like use, like I just felt like kind of bad, like certain books I don't want to take apart. So then I got some printables where I guess people had copied like the original. So I got those, and then like stickers and stamps and all kinds of stuff for it, and still have yet to work on it. I have not. I have done some Alice in Wonderland mixed media pieces. I mean, it's been a while. And like a shadow box, you know, stuff like that. But it's been a while for, and like a hat, Mad Hatter hat, mixed media piece. You probably remember that one. But I definitely want to see when you're all done with your journals. And you could post it like in this Inspiring Friends, in a private group, you know, anywhere. You can message me, any of the things. But I love seeing friends, you know, journals. I think it's awesome. Okay, I'm just going to get a little bit more on like the edge here. And then this one's good. And then I'll add one more. I do want to add some like purple lace. Maybe like some pink too. I'm not too sure, but definitely some purple as well. All right, so we'll put that there. And then this one's the one that doesn't have two. I feel like this vellum paper was kind of big. Like that one is definitely bigger than the other ones. For sure. Let's see how it's going to look when it's... I probably trimmed the other ones down, is what I'm thinking. I might have. Well, this one I know came with from a different pack, but the other two did come from... Yeah, I feel like it's just really sticking out a lot. Let's see what I can do. Let's see. What I'm thinking is take this off because I didn't do anything to the back. Trim it and then just refold this one. I feel like it just needs to be trimmed down a little bit. So let's do that. All right. I don't know how much. I'm just kind of gonna do a little bit, I guess, at a time. I feel like it should be okay. And then, I mean, I feel like some of the top could go too. But then I have to go, you know, through the lace a little. But let's see if it'll work. I'm kind of like nervous to go through the lace though. Maybe I'll just go like to the edge of it and stop like where the lace is. Because it just needs like a little bit, I feel like. All right, as long as I have this like straight. All right, stay. I hope it's not really crooked. All right, I'm not gonna go through the lace. It totally looks crooked. Goodness. I am a mess today. A total mess. It's just ridiculous. I feel like it just is not right. Yeah, it's definitely not. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Move this back over here. I should have did that in the beginning. You know, in the beginning, had it this way. So I could have actually seen where my, there we go. It's good now. I could have lined it up better instead of trying to like see where it was with the lace in the way. So that was kind of silly to do on my part, but I feel like I got it together now. And then I'll just refold it. Let's just put that down. And then trim that on the edge there. Hey, Donna. Hey there, friend. How are you? All right, let's trim. So how was everybody's day today? What you guys do? And now I can refold, which is here, right there. That's going to be much better. I should have thought about it before, you know, of course, putting the lace in and everything. I knew it was bigger, but I felt like it was going to be fine, like it would work. But now it's going to be much better. There we go. All right, so this one has two already, so that's good. And then This is the one that needs another piece. No, there's 2 in there. And then another one here. And we could just put it, I guess I'll put it on the ledger paper. I'll put it on this one, I guess. I don't like having two of these together. 2 of like the faces together. And that's the center. Yeah, that's the center. So I'm gonna move this one. We're gonna move that one to here. Yeah, that's better. And then I'm gonna put the other piece of lace on the ledger paper. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. And then where did I put it? Right here. Yeah, that's gonna look good. I'm thinking so. All right. Pull that down a little. There we go. Nice. Two Beautiful Alice digital kits. And welcome, Sandra. Do we have a new friend here? I definitely love when new friends come and join. And I would love for you to subscribe. And we come on here on Wednesdays for the Artistry Collective event. So always a super fun time doing, junk journaling and different kind of, crafts, home decor and mixed media, all the things. It's definitely poofy. It is definitely poofy for sure. I'm going to have to keep everything very thin now, which is, not really my favorite thing to do because I kind of like to have like lots of layers on my things, but I'm going to try to keep it more, simple. All right, so we got that on. Now the purple lace. Let's do some of that. And I have this really pretty, so the book, it has velvet, which I thought was really pretty. And then Dollar Tree has this, it has like satin and velvet. So a really pretty trim. Actually, I could even add some on the book here. Would be pretty. If I can get it untwisted. I think that would be pretty too. And there's this also, I have another purple velvet that would work because it's darker like this. I would have to grab that one because it's not over like right here. But I can totally grab that at some point. But for now, let's move some of these papers off of here because I don't really need those at the moment. But with this Flora kit, there is a lot of different, all the pretty papers. Like these are like kind of thick, so it's kind of a bummer that I'm not going to be able to use all the things. It's definitely a lot. We can move that. I definitely don't need that. But there's a lot of like different kind of pockets and things in here, so I feel like it's, definitely going to be lots of fun doing some decorating here. I might still use a couple of those there, and then the extra stuff I'm just tossing down on the ground because, space issue here. I wanted to use this. It was like in a package that came from, hi Annie, hey there. Do you mean to change your name on YouTube? Love, really hurt like the, didn't explain that. Oh, did you, you change, oh, for your last name. I remember you told me that before, yes. How are you doing, my sweet Donna Sue? I do remember that. Yeah, you're gonna have to change it up on your, change your name on here. That way we can remember. But I'll try to remember. Donna Barber is Donna Sue. I think I got it now. Just gotta kind of say it a couple times and then I'm gonna get it down. I am gonna get it down. All right, so won't be able to use these either. Unless I put it like, you know, make a little booklet and put it in a pocket or something. But we'll see. I already made like a couple little booklet things for this. All right, so purple lace. Let's do the lace first before I start getting like too ahead of myself. Where did I put it though? That's the thing. But yeah, I got this a package, one of the many from Paris, and this was such a beautiful like wrapping. I just love this paper, and I really thought it would be really pretty in the journal, but it's quite thick, like really, really thick. So if I use any of it, you know, it might be like a little piece that, you know, I can just kind of use for something, but I can't use too much of it. And I had this beautiful material that would have been beautiful in here, but now this will be too thick as well. Unless I start taking out like a bunch of more pages. All right, so I'm looking for some purple lace here, which I just had last night. Oh, here's some. Great. Okay, we can use some of that one, and let's grab another one just to... I still have a lot of papers up here, though. I need to at least get rid of some. I'm still confused on this. Like, I'm totally confused on what the deal is with this. I don't know. Like, can somebody explain what I'm supposed to do with this? Because it doesn't line up. And I just don't even know. No clue. Yeah. I feel like I had so much up here that it just needed to kind of just put it to the side. And then if I need it, then I'll grab it. It's going to be still close by. So let's just do that. That way I can get to my lace and stuff. Because I have flowers up here and just totally random stuff. I'm just tossing it on the floor. Okay. Yeah, it's still close by, so it's all good. Now I can get to some lace, which is, oh, it's a pretty hanky here. I love that. I have some different shades of purple. All right, so I'm going to use that. There's different, you know, folders and things over here, so I'm just kind of putting those to the side because I am going to use those. And we can get some of this lavender. That would be pretty. I think this is like a darker purple. Yeah, that's a different one, so I need to figure out where that one is. I might have put it in with the container that has purple stuff. I need to stop doing that, actually. I started separating like some of my laces and just putting it like in with the colors that it goes with. You know, the different containers, like say the pink, and, you know, put some of the laces in with the pink stuff. So yeah, I need to like put everything kind of back over here with my lace stuff, is what I'm thinking. It just would be easier that way. Stop separating them. Okay, so we got that. Some different purples there. It's not all the purple I wanted, though, unfortunately. I certainly did want some more. I certainly did. I got this this book that has beautiful stickers in it, and, you know, lots of like purples and stuff in here. So I thought that could be kind of pretty to add in here. And then I did get out some washi tapes with purple. So we can do that as well. All right, now that I kind of cleared some space here, I feel a little bit better. I totally forgot about these stickers. They're really beautiful. I'm gonna do this this one book. It's a what is it? Pride and Prejudice book, and I got like all these printable kits and like all the stickers and all the things for it. So I'm really excited about working on that. So hopefully I can get started on that soon. Like the whole Edwardian, I can't remember like how to pronounce it, but that kind of like the theme for, you know, the clothes and all the things. Yeah, I don't see my other purple. I don't. But somebody needs to help me get all my lace together. There is so much lace over here piled up. It's ridiculous. Like my material, like my fabrics and all are very nice and neat on the shelves. I can't say the same with my lace. It's out of control. Everything's just a mess with it. A daggone mess. It's ridiculous. I'm going to use these purples because I can't find, you know, the one I wanted. So that's all right. It's all good. Hi, Lori. Hey, sweet friend. How are you? And let's put this over here. All right, so what I am going to do is just start getting some of these together. Toss that down there. I'm tossing a lot of stuff on the floor. I'm going to have a big mess to clean up after, that's for sure. I definitely want to use some of these little, you know, the envelopes. And then I got to get some of the backgrounds on the white done. You know, because I don't like having like the white paper showing. That's why I do like double printing. I'm not really a big fan of the white, honestly, unless I do some kind of inking or something on there. You know, sprays, stamping, like something. I just like to do something on there. All right. I don't know why the line is off on here too. This is strange. I guess I'm just gonna have to refold all of them because the line was way over, like the dotted line. Now I know I wasn't cutting these. I followed the lines when I was cutting these too. So I don't know what the deal is with it. We're just gonna redo this one, I guess. Because if I close this, I mean, I don't know. This is supposed to go over, so I'm just gonna, it's gonna have to go past the thing, which is, it's fine. It's fine. We'll deal with it. Now it's gonna be crooked as ever. Oh goodness. Why? I don't know. We can fix it though. We can fix it. Because what we're gonna do is, that's the back of it. I just don't like that black line showing. What in the world? We gotta go right in the, like literally in the center of that. Right on the dotted black lines. All right, and then once all that's together, as long as those line up right there, I can trim the other stuff down and get it kind of like straightened out a little, because it's just a little bit of trimming now that I have to do. So I think that's better. So let's get some scissors. And I'll start by trimming this side over here. There we go. And I still have to glue it, but I figured I'd just trim a little bit first. All right, now this one, I gotta straighten up a little bit too. Okay, it's not too bad. Not too bad. It's like one of those double, I mean, you could totally glue down the back, but you know, it's kind of like where you can put it in a pocket, and then it's like a pocket in a pocket, I guess. All right, so let's glue that. And I'm just gonna put the glue right on these little flaps. That way, whatever I put in the little pocket here will just slide right on in there. There we go. And then it's double-sided, which is cute. And then we'll just add a little ink. My favorite is sepia. Hi, Janice. Hey, sweet friend. How are you? Hi. Hey, May. How are you, sweet friend? It's so great to see you guys. Now I just need my little... That would be pretty. Maybe I can hang this before I can put a hole in here with my crocodile and do like a little dangle thing. Wouldn't that be pretty? Do one of the like the grommet thingies. All right, where's my brush? Because I know I had that sitting over here. Here's one, but that's not the one I wanted. We got purple. I feel like this project has had me all over the place. Like I've been more unorganized with this one, I feel like, than a lot. I just don't get it. Like, what is going on in my life? I don't know, friends. If you're new, don't judge me by this. don't leave and judge me by just this project. Oh, goodness. It's just, I feel like it's so much stuff. Like, it's overwhelming. It's a lot. This one's going with, I'm doing this one journal that has sunflowers, bees, and honey. You know, at some point I'll get to it, you know, one day. Because there's like 1,000 different journals I want to make. I'm just trying to find my, wow. It was right here. It was right next to me. Oh my gosh. See, I am the problem here. I am a mess. What can I say? No, it's just a lot of stuff on my table right now. So it's really quite overwhelming. And I really should have cleaned it up from last night's, you know, live. I did not do that. All right, so that is good. And then I'll just go along the edges now. And then I'm not even gonna worry about putting like all the stuff in this right now at the moment. I'm gonna just put it in here and call it a day for right now. There is 2 pockets on either side, like on the cover. I used the lace and then the little hanky. So I can totally put some stuff in both of those. Let's do something else. Let's do another little pocket thing, because those are cute. And there's definitely plenty of them here. And there's all kinds of different tags and ephemera things. There's little, I love the pressed flowers. Those are really pretty. There was like a bunch of those that came with it. Love these cards, like the library cards. Those are really pretty. Maybe we could slide one of those in for now. That seems good enough. And then I have to do all like all the things. There's still tons of stuff I gotta do with my ephemera things and all, but I'm just gonna put it there for now just to kind of work on that later. All right, so let's do, I know I want to do a belly bands, you know, a couple more of those. This one is the same thing as the other one. Let's see if this will work. So this would come over here. See, this is different than the other one. Huh. Just strange. I don't know. Maybe these are supposed to be bent in. I'm just confused with this one. The other one was just like it. Like, I'm kind of confused on what the deal is with it, honestly. No, it doesn't go like that. I mean, I can kind of make it like that if I refold it. Maybe I'll just make it like a little pocket thing. I'll just make my own design out of it. That's what I'm gonna do. because I'm not really too sure of how that kind of went together. It was a little confusing for me. So I'm going to take these off. First, let me fix this up a little, because I feel like that one is a little bit off. Right on the edge. There. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to just kind of do our own thing. And there we go. That's better. Now, if I'm gonna have this come up here, then I don't need these little flaps, because if I glued it, I really wouldn't be able to put anything, you know, in it. I guess I'm just gonna make like a little, like, kind of envelope thing, I guess. Maybe. Or should I come back to this? Maybe I should just come back to it, because I don't know what the deal is with it, honestly. I really don't. It's kind of strange here. Yeah, well, let's just put that one to the side too. All right, let's go with this one. This one I think is going to be safe. All right, we got that. Let's fold this one over. Fold that. All right. And then this one's easy enough. And then this one will go over here. And though it's like double-sided, you know, I don't really want to put it in like every, hey Megan, doing okay, awesome. I'm doing pretty good. It's been a, you know, pretty busy week so far, but a good week. I feel like the flowers are not over like where they should be, unless they're supposed to go around. I'm leaving it. I don't even care at this point. What I'm doing is making my own thing. I'm going to get a hole punch that has a little tab, and I'm going to make a little thumb notch here, right at the top, and I'm going to glue this part down. I mean, it's really pretty being able to have, you know, double-sided and all the things. It would be great even at like a belly band, so that would be cool. Could totally do that. All right, make sure this is centered. But I'm going to glue this one down and make it, you know, just a pocket. All right, I think that's good. And now, before I glue this, I'm going to just do a little bit of inking. So I want to do like inside of the little notch, the little thumb notch there. All right. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about if it wraps around because it's going to be glued, so I'm totally fine with that. Totally fine. So how was everybody's weather lately? I'm pretty excited about it. Our weather's been in the 80s, so it's been fantastic. I've been pretty excited about that. It's been really nice. Really, really nice. That little piece folded over, a little teeny corner piece, but I'm liking that. I love when things are like kind of distressed and kind of rolled over or folded over, so I'm gonna go with it. But this up here, I do want to trim that teeny little piece off. All right, I think that's pretty good. And now glue. And before everything gets glued down, I could even do some distressing right on the edge here. Actually, let me just do that real quick. Just to do it. I mean, it probably wouldn't be seen, but, you know, just in case, it's good to do that. All right, and then we just need a little glue down here. There we go. I didn't really put much down here at all. I like how my glue's been cooperating. It's been just like not seeping out. It's been so much better than my last one, that's for sure. It's coming out like a little bit at a time. It's been acting very nice for me. All right, so this is gonna get glued down. And then just put, you know, a tag or something in there. All right, so these are pockets for this particular one. This has a pocket up here, pocket back there. I do need to just do a little bit of distressing there. Oh, that one wants to fold over too. Oh, it went back. Yeah, just do a little bit of distressing here and there on the edges and wherever. All right, let's do some back here. I'm kind of liking it folded over like that. I think it looks kind of cool. Sometimes I'll do like one folded over, but I'm kind of liking that. All right. I forgot to do some down here. And then as I go along, I'll just kind of like get all my edges and, you know, like just get everything inked up. All right, now this was where? Let's put these to the side because I want to make sure I work on like one, kind of do like one at a time so I don't get too crazy with it. I think inside of here would be good. Yeah, let's put it on here. I was about to say, if this doesn't fit going across there, I am going to be no more good. All right, that's good. And now what I do want to do before gluing that on, I'm just going to add some ink, you know, going across here. Just to get it nice and distressed on the top and bottom. Stenciling would be great as well. But at this point, since I still have like quite a bit of things to do, I'm just gonna you know, ink it up. Do some down here. Let's see if that's enough. All right, good. That's good. All right, and then before I do that, let me get the edge here real quick. Make sure that's nice and distressed. But once everything's like sewn in and everything, I'll, you know, I'll make sure to go around and get like all the edges and just make sure everything's kind of, oh my goodness, kind of good to go. This could also be like a double tuck spot. If I just glued around the side and the bottom, both sides and the bottom, then this could have been another tuck spot behind it. All right, so I'm gonna put it kind of even-ish. That seems pretty good. And I didn't put it all the way to the bottom, just because I wanted to have a little distressing on there. I do want to add this flower though over here. I think I'm going to do that. Let's do some purple ink here. And just do the edges. I just like distressing everything. I like it nice and distressed looking. I need my other, I guess we'll use this dauber. Let's do that. Oh, wow, that's too much. Oh my golly. That was too much ink on that dauber there. Wow. Talk about distressed. This one is, it's definitely distressed here. Kind of cool looking though. I'm kind of liking that. I'm going with it and using it. It totally changed up the color to like a darker purple and stuff, but I'm totally fine with it. Now, this is when I would like to, like, you know, I like to layer things. But I'm trying not to do too much of that with getting too much of the bulkiness going. You know, a little cheesecloth or lace or, you know, something, some tulle, something to give it like some texture with it. But I'm just gonna just glue it on and call it a day. I know it's shocking, but that looks cute though. All right, so let's see. What else do we want to do? Let me look at another, let's look at another pocket thing and see where we want to put that. That's what I'm thinking. All right. Some of them were just really, really big, like this. For example, look how big that is. That one is like, I feel like I could do this sideways and put it in and then just have like a big tuck spot. I do like it says Flora right there, but I would glue this down. I think on that side. I'm not going to put it on this page though. I'm just kind of seeing. I think I'm going to go with it. I think I'm going to use it. I mean, look at that big old thumb notch there. That's kind of definitely quite a big one. So I'm going to go for it. Why am I doing this side? I need to do this side. That's the side I need to do. And really it's just where the, you know, the middle is. But just in case when it gets, actually, yeah, I'm going to glue. No, I'm not going to glue right there. I'm not going to glue there. But I do need to fix my line. There we go. That's better. Yeah, so it could possibly be seen there when putting, you know, taking the papers in and out or whatever, you know. It could possibly be seen. So that's why I did ink inside there too. How much longer my live? My live is going to be a little bit because I have quite some work here to do. So, yeah, we're just hanging out, crafting and chatting. And then, oh, it's Bella. Hey, Bella. I didn't know that was your name on here. Okay, well, hey, Bella. It's going to be, I guess about an hour. All right. Yeah, I'm going to glue, since this is already closed, I'm just going to glue right here on the sides. All right. There we go. And that is good to go. So now we'll just decide on where to put it. Where to put it in here. I'm trying to also see, like, when getting, because since it's like big, when getting the stuff in and out, which side it would be easier to do that with. There's not really anything on this page here yet. I think it'll be easier to do it over here because once, you know, you can get things in and out better. So let's do some inking on this side of it. This is where I put the other one, so kind of makes sense. I want to do some inking on this one now. Just around the edge. Da, da, da. Hi, Amita and Ashley. How are you doing? Hopefully everybody had a great day today and good weather. I didn't even get to see like how everybody's weather was. How was everybody's weather today? We're supposed to get rain for, I think, like 3 or 4 days in a row. Because we haven't had much rain at all. Which, you know, is surprising for spring. So, you know, we probably kind of need it. Probably need it, but, you know, that many days in a row. I mean, I'm okay with like 1 or 2, but that's going to be, I might have to just chill in the house, do some stuff in my studio, watch some movies. Yeah, I just want to kind of blend this now. And then I'll just add a little bit more on there after I get this glued down. And then I'll add like some little ephemera things to all the things. Because it had all kinds of different ephemera things with this kit too. Aside from, you know, the pockets and tags and all. So I'll add all those. I won't be able to do all of that today, of course, but I will try to get, you know, a decent amount done. Where did I set my scissors now? Here they are. All right. This part on the page here was kind of crooked. So I just want to fix that up just a little bit, if I can, hopefully. Okay, that's good. Much better. All right, I like that on there. That looks pretty good. We had rain today and the last 3 days. So I'm pretty much going to be getting your weather. Though it's, has it been like kind of warm or? Because we had 80 degrees, like in the 80s. Yesterday was 85. Today, I mean, each day was like definitely some beautiful weather. And now we're going to have the rain. But I think it'll still be kind of warm anyhow, though. Yeah, I want to add like some kind of like stamping or do something on these pages as well. But for now, I'm just kind of just getting the things on here. Just building up the pages. There's a tad bit of glue on here. So let's put a flower there too. Let's put one there. I like these little pressed flowers. They're really cute. What do we want to put on here? Pink? That seems good. There is some blue on this one. So I could do a little blue. Let's stick with the pink. All right. Now, what time am I getting Hannah? I told her I would get her after my life. So I'm not sure, like whenever I get done, pretty much. All right. This thing just keeps on getting stuck on my hand. Or my everything, really. My ring. I could use this. Maybe I'll do that on a different one. A little tulle, some lace. I'm just putting it down. I need to stop. I can't do all the layering like I want, unfortunately. Yeah, this one looks good on here. I like that. Okay, and then let's see. That one that has the pocket for that, so that one's good. This one was a double-sided tag, and then it had like a little pocket there. It also had some tabs too, but I didn't use any of those. and lots of like tickets, and it was all kinds of stuff, really. All right, so let's look through and see how the pages are coming along in here. That one, all right, that's good. I feel like we need to put a little bit more glue right here. I don't know what just happened with my light. That was weird. Today we got together. Aria's, she's getting hamsters. Oh, in the 50s. That is chilly. That is chilly, friend. She's gonna get 2 hamsters. If, like the little ones, like they're like the little dwarf hamsters. If they can live together, then we're gonna get 2. So we got like this castle and had to put that together, and it was like a whole thing. So that was, you know, definitely quite an adventure putting that thing together. But it is going to be cute to have hamsters again, because it's been a while since we had some. Like when Nate and Hannah and Bella, when they were all younger, they had hamsters. All right, let's see. What do we want to do now? I didn't glue that down, so I feel like I'm just going to glue this in here at this point. And I didn't even ink it, but I am totally fine with that at this point. I just need to get some things, done in here. I can always go back and add little things after. Let's tuck that in right there. As long as that's even, yeah, that looks good. Yeah, all the little fun ephemera things I can always add in. For now, I'm just trying to make sure I get the things on my page, you know, my pages, like kind of in here. Making sure there's no white pages, pretty much. All right, so this one seems pretty good on that side. And then let's see what we want to do over on this side here. This one I did tear, so I want to make sure that I get the edges kind of done. I definitely want to get the edges distressed here. All right, let's see. Add a little bit more now. I put one in here too, this little belly band. I like the little postcards, are cute. Any of like the postcards, envelopes, library cards, I like them all. Okay, that one's good. And while I do it on here, it just kind of gives some more distressing to the paper. So I am, you know, totally fine with doing that. I just kind of move it around so that the other paper gets a little distressed as well, you know, in different spots. Okay. And then this side, I put the lace. But I can still distress over here. And just make sure to get the edges over this side. It's showing the lace through here. Okay, we got that. I think I'm going to do like some coffee, use a stencil, like the coffee staining one on this page. I think that would be cute. All right, and then I do need some down here on this torn part. And then up here. There we go. I'm trying to be real careful not to get it on the lace too much. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, that one there. This one goes here. Put that there. Did the edge for that. I was over on this side, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So let me just do that now so I don't forget. I need the stencils. If I can get it off the little hook thing. Yeah, I'm going to use the coffee stained one, which is in here somewhere. Some flowers would be really pretty too. All right, where did I put this? It's got to be, oh, here it is. I know it had to been towards the front, but I just had it the wrong way because I used that one on quite a lot. And I have some of these with the rollers and stuff that are, I haven't even used those yet. And I just was so excited about getting them. This one with the little, when you're doing the eye exam, I absolutely love those so much. All right, so this one, I am going to use the sepia, but then also the coffee. But you can even do, you know, use like pops of color and stuff if you want to do like some purple, you know, little splotches and stuff. That could be definitely really cute too. But I'm just going to do like a, like different shades pretty much with this archival ink. So it's the sepia and the coffee. Do some right here. Do a big old splotch here. All right, so we got that one and some lighter and darker. And then we could do this side as well. I'll do this big old splotch with the darker. You can also use like the tea dye one. That one works really good too, that ink. But any of them really would be great. You know, like I said, like doing pops of color with it. I've done that too with this one, and it's been, you know, it looks great either way. All right, now this one. Get in the middle. There we go. Okay, that one's looking pretty good. So we got that side done. I think over on this side of it, we're going to do something a little different. So let's put this back over here and use like maybe one of the ephemera things. It's going to be next to this page that has like the, you know, the purple and stuff. So maybe I can even bring over some of that trim to this side. That could be cute. And just do like a little something over here. So let's see, what do I want to put over here? I could do some of the stamping over here too. I use like a flower stamp. So I could do like a tiny bit over here, maybe. That could be cute. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe I should break out some of the ephemera things in here. This sticker would be cute. I like that. Maybe I'll do like a little, do an envelope. I think I might just do that. Some of these I printed kind of big. So maybe I'll do like a small one on there. Yeah, there's still all kinds of prints in here too. Plus I have another whole stack that came with this kit. It was just so many. Got some cute stickers here too. All right, so let's do one of the little envelopes, just because I really like those a lot. And I think this sticker, I'm liking this sticker on here. Let me trim the white off. That's what I'm going to do. And just kind of do like a swirly little cut. And then ink that. All right, I think that's pretty good. And use this. Yep, I even inked some stickers. It just doesn't make sense, but I love to distress things. I just really like a lot of like vintage, you know, old distress, vintage. I don't know why my light keeps on flickering. That's strange. Very odd. Okay. And we're going to put this one down first. That one. I'm just going to put it, where do I want it? Do I want it over here? I think I'm going to put it here. I still want some of the edge showing of the paper. How I like tore it. It has like that, you know, the deckled edge going on. So I did still want that showing. All right, so we got that. And let's put this one. I can use this maybe, but I do want to just fussy cut a little bit more. Because apparently I forgot to for this one. And this actually doesn't come with the kit. It's from my friend Lisa Siegel, makes a bunch of printables and has like a group and everything on Facebook and free prints and all the things. So this is actually from her. And I have printed out a bunch of other envelopes today. I just did like, you know, the bunch of the big ones. And then I do it in different sizes. So I'll make a collage and put like, say, 4 or like maybe 6 in a collage. And then print that one paper. And then that'll make them smaller and save paper instead of resizing it. and printing one on one piece of paper, like really small one on a piece of paper, because then you're wasting, you know, most of it. So then it's just a lot better to make a collage. So I do that like all the time. I like to do different sizes for certain things. Even with like background papers, I do it with some of those as well. Okay, we got that done. I'm just totally putting all the scraps on the floor, and I'll deal with that later. And I think this would be cute on here. Let's see if this would look good too. If I just use like a little bit behind it maybe. Because I don't know if it would look good like, because it already has like a bow, unless I want to just use it as a tuck spot and just tuck that in. I guess I'll do that. I'll do that. I think that'll be cute. All right, so this one's gonna go, where do I want to tuck it in at? I guess right here. Yeah, that seems good. I'll do it there. And just do a little line across. There we go. Dollar Tree had this ribbon with the satin and velvet on it. And it's in different colors too. It's really, really pretty. I think I need a teeny bit more. Just a little. So tomorrow I am in the, I could make one over here too, but I'm just going to trim it. Tomorrow I'm in the, what is it called? The Memory Decks event. That's the other design team. She like hosts for, you know, the Memory Decks events as well. Oh my gosh, I just glued it all the way across. What am I doing, friends? What am I doing? Wow. I guess that's not a belly band now. That is totally not a belly band. Looks like I'm just gluing this down now. I mean, I could still make another one. I'm just gonna glue it. Yeah. I'm gluing it. I'm not fooling around with it. Yeah, so I'm in the Memory Decks event. I'll be on at 9 p.m. on Eastern Time on Facebook. So that'll be with a different like kit and project and all the things. And then we're gonna go to the movies tomorrow as well, because we really like Marvel movies. And the new movie, what is it called? Thunderbolts is coming out tomorrow. So we got tickets for that. So we're going to see that. And then, you know, I'll be watching the event, you know, other than the movies. I'll watch the event throughout the day until I go there. Now that we got Arya's cage together for her hamster, or hamsters, we're going to, I'm going to pick her up early from school tomorrow, and then we're going to pick them up. And then after that, we will get them settled in their little castle house thingy. And then I think some like butterflies and stuff would be cute added on here too, like kind of throughout the book. I was just looking at these gold butterflies, and I think some of those would be really pretty, because I do still want to add like some gold throughout too. so I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, so I think it'll be a fun day. That's what I'm thinking. All right, let's see. Let's see. I think a gold butterfly on here would be cute. Let's do that. I'm gonna go for it. And it's quite thin. So I gotta be real careful where I'm putting the glue. I do have like some, well, tons of butterflies really. So I could put like some purples and different ones kind of throughout, but I think for now that one's gonna be cute. I like it. All right, so this page, or this signature, I'll say, I think I want to switch this out with, do I want to switch it out with a different one? Or just trim it up a little? Yeah, I think that's better. No, there's a piece up here. Okay, I think that's better. All right, so let's see. I think I need to move on to another signature for now, and then I can come back to doing some more of the I haven't even used this at all. Like, haven't even cut it or anything. It just came like this, and it's totally crooked. I mean, I guess it wouldn't matter once it's in the journal. So I probably could just leave it. Well, that side's good now. I would have to fix the other one, but I'm just gonna just fold that over. This one is one of those material kind of papers that it doesn't really want to crease very well. But it is super pretty. And it's very soft. I love that. All right, so we got that done. That's the center of that one. Over here, I got that on there, and then I can kind of just go in and add whatever after. There was a crease in this paper, so I'm bringing that crease out with just distressing it because it makes it more kind of like authentic looking. A lot of times I'll glue the stickers down. This one seemed to be pretty good. It's actually not too bad, but I guess I'll add a little tad bit of glue just to make sure, like just on the ends, or like a glue stick would work, you know, really good. But it seems to be pretty sticky though. All right, that one's good. And that I still want to do a little bit, especially like on the edge here. I feel like I need to do some kind of like a stamp, or let's do like a stencil, I guess, for that one. Because I feel like it needed like something going on the edge. So let me see. Let me see here. I'll do maybe some flowers on there. Here's the lace one. That one's really pretty. I think I'll do some flowers. All right, so we'll do that, and then I'll just put this one back in here for now. What's going on with this thing? I can't even get this closed now. What in the world? There we go. There we go. I don't even have all of my stencils on here because it started getting a little too like outrageous. So I have some on like different hooks too, but those are my faves on that one. All right, so this is a Tim Holtz stencil here I'm going to use. Hello from Bambarkla. Hi there, Pina. How are you? And from Pakistan, how are you as well? And then making sure I didn't miss anybody. Hey, everyone. What color do I want to do on here? I mean, I feel like I need to do a little bit darker at least. So, I mean, I could do purple, but I'm kind of thinking, let me just try the coffee for now. Let me start up here on the edge. Scoot that over some. Yeah, let's try the coffee just to see. Just a little something that's kind of, you know, subtle, but gives something, a little something to this edge. And the area that has like the big old thumb notch. I think some paste would have been really pretty too. All right, let's see, do I want this one too? I think I do. I'm just going for it. And this vine thingy and leaves go down there. Yeah, that looks good. Gives some, you know, you can see some of the outline, like the flowers and stuff. I don't know if you guys would necessarily be able to see it, but I definitely can. Let's do this over here on this edge. There we go. That looks good. And then another one on this edge. And I'm just gonna do like a, just one little section for over here. All right, so that gives a little something. Okay. I love this texture paper. I think it's really pretty. I was just trying to bring out like a little bit of the texture by going over it with the ink. All right. On the edge there. And oh, I've done slid that all the way over on there. Oh my golly. What am I doing? Now I really gotta try to get that blended. That'll definitely be distressed over here. I got a little carried away there with that. All right. I think that's pretty good. Now I wish I didn't put up that other, that coffee stencil. Now I kind of wish I would have left that out. There we go. Yeah, I just wanted to do like a little bit now that I've got crazy with the ink on this part. Oop. All right, that's good. And then we'll do this one up here. Yeah, I think it looks good. I'm liking it. Okay, and then a tiny bit down here. Oh, can't even see that. Let's flip it right on the edge. Can you see it? I guess it takes quite a bit to really get it where you can see it because of the texture and all. Gotta really press down a lot. Okay, I think that one's good. That one's good to go. Let's get those back together. All right, and then for the other side, we can do some over here too. Just because I do think it looks, you know, pretty on here. Or I could have did like some wildflower stencil or something. I had some kind of pastel on here, and it's definitely getting very inked up on this stencil. I feel like it's going more on that than the paper itself. Gotta really get in there. Definitely got to get up in there. And get this rose here. I'm getting an arm workout. Goodness. All right, flip that and get some over here. That looks good. All right, I'm liking that. It looks pretty good. Okay, over there, I'm just gonna leave that because that's just like some dyed paper that, you know, I did. And then this has the pocket back there. So I think for now we can move on to another signature. But I'm thinking this is pretty good for now. And then I'll come back and add little, you know, little things like little ephemera pieces and all. And like some more lace. I did want to put some washi tape throughout here and there. Had to make sure that was really down good on that edge there. All right. Yeah, so that one's pretty good. So let's move on. Let's see what time it is. Got a little bit more time here. All right, so I'm going to put this to the side. And yeah, I did a lot of fussy cutting on tons of different, hi Susan, hi sweet friend. I did a lot of fussy cutting for things that would go with this kit as well. So really, really cute stuff in here. Yeah, I did some today. And then for tomorrow's event, I already got like all that stuff done. And then this one, this had some more stuff that goes with this kit. And there was another big bag full of, I might have left it, where did I put that? That one had tons and tons of stuff I cut for this. But where it is, I don't know. It's not in here though. I don't see it in here. Though there is a lot of stuff that still goes, you know, with it. But, yeah, there was definitely a lot of stuff I had prepared for this. But where is it, friends? I had to have sat it down somewhere over here. I think I see it. Is this it? No, that's not it. I don't know. I need to figure out where it is because it has a lot of stuff in it. It might be still up here somewhere, mixed in with all the tons of other things I have up here. Lots and lots of stuff. But this was, yeah, just some extra little things that, you know, would be really cute with it. I better keep that in that bag so I don't lose it. Let's take a look. All right, so I did this one. Look, you can even see the butterfly through the vellum. Isn't that pretty? I like that. So this is the one that I was just working on, and then I'll kind of go back and add some things here and there. But I think so far it was turning out, you know, really pretty. But I do want to, you know, add some like ephemera things because I just really love, you know, I love all the details. I'm trying to just like kind of at this point work on the pages that need, that are white pretty much. Like here, for example, I really need to get that done. So let's see, what are we going to put on here? Let's see. And then this one I worked on yesterday. I still have more to do, but I did do some, you know, some inking and some sprays, some stamps. I do need to still work on that one a bit more before adding more of the ephemera. This page here, I definitely want to do something with this. And this needs to be straightened up a little bit. I feel like it's a little crooked right here on the edge. That's better. That is better. All right, what do we want to do here? We got, there's still tons and tons of tags. I can do, I think I'll do a pocket going across here. That's what I'm going to do. All right, so move that to the side for a moment. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a pocket. So what do I want to put in here? Some kind of like lace, and then, or like a doily or something. Let's me find something here. I do still have more of that, of this left, so I could still use some of that. I think that would be pretty. Will it fit across though? I mean, I guess if I separate it and use different pieces, I could do it. Let me see. Let's cut this and see if I could possibly do it. Ooh, no. No, no, no. I definitely don't want that messed up. Yeah, I could use this and then just do like some lace trim on the top. So I need to make it smaller, but I can cut a little piece for over here. Let's see, let's take off. We're gonna go to, I guess about right here. Take that off. And then I'll take off a little bit of the bottom because I don't need it quite as long. I love all the little pieces though. The little, like I can put those on the tags and stuff. All right, so we got that one. And then let's do this one the same size. Though this one does have the trim, but I guess when it's on the other side of the book, I guess it won't matter too much. You know, it's going to be on the other side of the signature, so you're not really going to see that too much, or know that it's not on the other one, I guess. Okay. And then we need to make this one a little shorter as well. So a little bit, let's do right there. Good. I love all the little scrappy pieces. They just come in handy for like clusters and all the you know, ephemera things and the tags and fabric swatches. Yeah, so when this is over here, you know, it does have the trim on the bottom. Well, I guess I'll do, no, I can't do that. I can't do the top of it because, yeah, that's not gonna work. It's gonna have to be like that. I'm pretty sure I did still have some more of this left, but I'm just gonna go with it. It'll be fine. It'll be good. All right, so this is gonna go to the edge of that. And then once the other pages are in here, you're not gonna see, you know, the little gap there, because that'll go, you know, kind of over, and then, you know, the middle you're not really gonna see, so that's totally fine. But I do want to do some inking on here, at least some kind of like some stamping in the background, or I could maybe do another stencil. Let me see. Maybe some script stencil. I don't know if I want to do that one. Let's see, maybe something on here. If none of these work, I could always grab it. There's some other stencils that I think would work really good. Actually, this one would be good. I'm liking this one. All right. So we got this with all kinds of script on there, and it's big enough to where I don't have to keep moving it, because on the other one that I've been using and grabbing them off of, that one has script as well, but it's smaller, so I would have to keep moving it pretty much. All right, I need a coffee break for a second here. Marquesha Black, how are you? All right, so I am going to take these off for now. Yeah. Taking those off for now, just so I can get a little of the inking done. And I think I'll do purple for this one. Yeah, I'm going to do some purple, but different shades. So we got that one. These are distressing. That's lavender. And this one is the wilted violet. And what other one do we want? Let me see. There's so much stuff up in here. Goodness. All right, I had that all fit in there somehow. Somehow I did. Let's just sit this down here. And I'll grab another one. Which other one do I want? Lilac, maybe? Shaded lilac? Let's try some of that too. Is it lilac? Looks different. I guess we'll see. It looks like it's definitely, I must have put the wrong lid on here. I don't know. I mean, maybe it is. Oh, it is. I think. I mean, it totally looks like it's blue. Yeah, it's... I must have put the wrong lid. I'm really confused with that because I have purple on here. Unless it, I mean, I feel like it's got to be the wrong one. It's really strange. I mean, doesn't it look blue? I don't know. Very weird. All right, so I don't really need to do all the way down the bottom because I will have, you know, the material there. All right, I'll be moving all around. Okay, that's looking pretty cool. I'm liking it. Let's use some of this one now over here. That's what happens when I don't keep my my lids next to it, because I mean, I can't even see what it is. It's weird. I need a piece of paper. I feel like it's definitely some kind of blue, like maybe like the faded, like the jeans or something like that. So I definitely have the wrong lid on here. So I'm gonna have to keep this out so that way I can figure that out later. And then just going along and inking some of it now. I like to use different shades. Just gives more like interest to it, I think. Let's do a little bit more up here. And then over here, though this isn't going to be right next to each other. Obviously, this will be in another part of the book altogether. Or, you know, that for that particular signature. Why am I still inking the bottom? I have no clue why I'm doing that. No clue at all. All right, let's turn that. All right, what breaks the bottom anyway? All right, so that down here. That one went in real dark there. Now I gotta just try to blend it a little bit. So you guys have any plans for tomorrow? Got anything going on? Tomorrow should be a pretty good day with the event and the movies and stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, yeah, I think that's pretty good. Nice and inked up. I'll get this glued on, and then I set the other one over here. All right, so let's get those together. And I'm just getting the sides and the bottom. It's a bummer that it didn't have the little frilly bits on the, you know, the other one on the bottom, but you know, it's okay. It's all good. All right, so I just used a little, you can see it at a little bit hanging at the bottom, which I like. You can see like the, you know, the sewing part there. And then let's get some over here too. There we go. Oops, a little much. All right. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. And actually I need a little bit more on the bottom there. Okay, and then I'll get along the side here. I think it looks really cute. I love this this hanky. I had got them from Amazon, and it was like so many different different colors, and some of them I just left how they were. Some of them I grunged up, like did some coffee staining and, you know, stuff with it. So I think they're so pretty. All right, so we got that one done. That one is good. There's still, I'm just going to sit this up in here for now, just to remind myself to put the things in here. That it has, you know, both of the little pocket things. But I still have to do all the decorating with the tags and everything, so. Where did I put the rest of it? Here it is. There it is. My little sister appointment, then Hobby Lobby, Costco, and Goodwill. You're going to be doing all kinds of shopping tomorrow, friend. Goodness. It sounds like a pretty fun filled day. It'll be pretty awesome. That's on the next page. So I don't like that. I'm going to move this one. This one's going to go to right here. Yeah, that's better. Because I didn't want two of them back to back with like the same kind of material for the pockets. So I think that's pretty good. Got that one. Then well, now I'm going to have to move these. Let's do that one and then this one, I guess. Yeah, so then that, unless I move this one back. Let's move this one over here. There we go. And then that one. And then here's the center for that one. All right, so then we got this page over here. I have to do something on there really quick. But so far, I mean, it's coming together, I would say. I mean, it's been a lot of junk journaling for you. I want to do definitely some more junk journaling. I wish I had like where I could just do it all day. That would be amazing. That would be pretty awesome. Okay, so maybe a belly band over here. Let's do something like that. Do a little lace on it. Let's see. let's see. Turn to this side. That could be pretty there. Maybe some, yeah, I think I'm just gonna grab some lace. I just need lace. I mean, preferably something kind of thin would be great. I guess I can use some of this. No. I'm not gonna use that because that's not gonna stand out that much. Got beautiful crocheted lace. Let's do some of that, I think. All right, so I have to trim this one down. Trim this, and I want to use most of this part up here. So this one I'll trim that. Okay, it still needs a little bit more. So let's do, well, I'll take a little bit more off, I guess. And then I want to do the corners for this one. Just use like the little corner, if I can get it in there, little corner hole punch here. What is going on here? It's caught up on, oh, it was too much paper in there. That could be the reason. Let's take that off. No, I definitely want that back on. I definitely like the guide on there. It keeps it into place better. All right, so I'm going to do all 4 corners here. And the size, I feel like, yeah, size is good. Size is good. All right. And then ink that really quick. Oh, I forgot to close my purple inks. Uh-oh. All right, this one goes to that. And this one here. Yeah, I still have to figure out that whole, that one's lavender. Yeah, I wish it had, like, some of them have what it is underneath, and then some just don't. So now I have to figure out what blue this is. And I feel like maybe it's the Mariner one or like the Jean one. Because I remember using the blues when I was doing that winter journal, which I never finished. Never finished that. So I do need to work on that next year for sure and get it finished up. Some journals take a couple of seasons for sure. All right, and then I still need to do something in the background here, but I'm not going to worry about that at this moment. Going to be beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate that, sweet friend. Okay, so this one, we're using this. Let's scoot that over. Even the belly band by itself is just fine, really. But it just gives a little something extra on there. Just a little something extra. Okay. This one is super pretty. Look how gorgeous that is. This one was from Paris. And it came like, it was like a bundle with like a bunch of different laces and like doilies and all. All right, so now we're gonna put this right on the edge. Make sure that it's gonna be straight, hopefully. that looks good. I'm liking it. Guess you can tell more when it's, if it's straight or not on the back. I feel like it needs to go over a little bit more. Because this lace is kind of like a little, like curved, I guess, is what it appears to me. And then trim that a little. And now this one. Yeah, it has like a little bit of a kind of a curve to it, it looks like. So I'm going to do it on the paper instead of the material. Okay, let's take a look. That looks so pretty. I love that. I'm just going to put a little bit around this little scalloped edge thing. I think that one's down pretty good. This one right there. So I've been taking Nate out driving and stuff, and he I took him today to do his test, and he passed. Didn't get, you know, anything wrong, and everything, like, it went fantastic. So super excited about that. Super excited. I taught him how to drive. And he's been doing really great with it. I taught Hannah as well. Just because, like, a lot of times we'll go, like, when Bernard's working and stuff. Or if he's doing, like, college or whatever. So then I do the things with the kids and all. Alright, so I absolutely love that. I think that's really pretty. I do, however, want to do something with the white paper, though, really quick. But I need to figure out what. Maybe I could do... I'm trying to decide what I want to do on there. Maybe some more... do I want to do some of this one? What did I do on the other side? Oh, I didn't even do anything on the other side yet either. Huh. I guess I am gonna do... Could do a napkin or something. That would be pretty. I do have like some purple napkins and stuff, but I guess I'll do another stencil just because it's easy. Let's do another one. Do I want something on here, or maybe... Trying to decide on which one to do. The French script one was really nice. But I'm thinking maybe flowers. Some different kind of flowers, though, from what I did earlier. So let's go back to this. There's some pretty wildflowers that I really like. So maybe we can do that. I didn't even wipe off my stencils today. This one's really pretty too. That one's the lace one. There's a doily one and a lace one that kind of a little bit similar, but not. This one is the other one. Or is that the doily and this is the lace? I don't know. One or the other, but they're both kind of similar. There's some in here I haven't even got to use yet that I was really excited about getting. Like the color wheel, for example. Did I use that one? Oh, I did use that one before. I did. And you could tell because I have the paste on it. But I used it with paste and then I inked the paste. All right, so let's do these two. And then we'll figure out, I guess we're going with this one for now. I think I'm going to go back with the sepia. Though some pink would be pretty. If I do like a light pink, maybe I'll do that this time. I'll do a light pink. So I have to get the pink again, and I'm going to stick with a light one instead of doing, you know, different colors, I think. So the quiche flamingo is really nice. Victorian velvet, tattered rose. There's different light ones. This one's sponge sugar. That one's a little too bright for what I want to do. Though it doesn't really look like it on the thing, but it's a little bright. All right, tattered rose. Let's check that out. I might go with Victorian velvet, maybe. Yeah, that one's gonna look nice with that paper there too. All right, so then I don't want to use this because it has like a hot pink on there. So I'm gonna grab another. Oh my golly, my stuff is falling. I'm gonna use another one of these. Yeah, that looks pretty. And this one is Distress Ink Victorian Velvet. I think it's really pretty. Why didn't I go up more? I didn't mean to do it right there. I wanted to go more on the edge. Would have been like ideal. That's for sure. I'm just kind of moving it around at this point. I don't even care. I just want to get it on here. I really love this stencil a lot though. This one is definitely very pretty. And I might as well do the other side as well. Just since I have it out and already, you know, working with it here. I'm trying to just do like some lighter, some parts darker. And then the middle, of course, is going to be covered. So I don't really need to worry about that. All right, let's do a little spot. I want to do this little flower right here on the edge. I don't know what it's like. Looks like some kind of like crumbs or something got on here. Kind of strange. Very strange. That looks pretty. Yeah, I don't know what got on there. It's weird. No clue. All right, let's see. Okay, I think that's going to be pretty. So we'll do that. And then over here, it has this paper on this side as well. So I think that ink looks really, really pretty with that. So I'm going to do that while I have it out. So I'm going to scoot this on over. This time I'm going to put it on the edge where it should be. And there we go. Yeah, I think this one matches really well with that paper. So it's regardless of what I put over here, you know, it'll have this in the background. Oh, I know what it is. It's like the stuff coming off of the stencil, I think. The paste that I used before. I think that's what it was that got on here. Yeah, I probably will do like some kind of other pocket over here, or some kind of like side, you know, side pocket or tuck spot, or one at the top. You know, just try to do something different. So I'll just kind of go through and look and see what I already have, what I want to add after. Because I certainly am not finishing this thing tonight, that's for sure. There's still quite a bit of work to do. All right, let's move that one there. That looks good. And then up here, I'll do this flower again. That is pretty. I love that. Isn't that a nice stencil? And color. I really like that a lot. All right, let's just go along the edge. I do have some lace that matches with this color too. That could be pretty. I'm just really excited that I got pretty much all the white. I feel like in all three signatures, I feel like all of them are kind of, you know, covered. I think it was, you know, pretty much all of them at this point. At least I feel like it is. All right, so this one I'm just doing the top and bottom. All right. Is that like a dusty pink? It is. It looks like a nice dusty pink. It looks like this one paint color that I love using. And that one's like a Victorian Rose, I think it's called. And that's like kind of a dusty kind of pink color too. It's really pretty. It is kind of similar to it. All right, so if this is like something goes in here that's going to be, or it's like kind of too loose, you know, either put like a couple of the things, or, you know, you can always add a little bit more glue, like a little further up, so it'll kind of tighten it up a bit, or you can use a clip as well. But I feel like, especially with the lace, it helps from the papers just not really slide. So I think it, you know, it'll be good to go. And then I'll put, you know, some lace and stuff in the tag and do all the little things with it. Over here, I am going to ink this. And just add the same pink going around. I think this ephemera piece, like these flowers, were from like a Tim Holtz pack, if I'm not mistaken. And I love using his stuff for my journals so much. Like, even if it's a certain kit I'm working with, I'll just kind of like incorporate some of the things from his, wait, that's not the one I was using. This one. Yeah, I'll like kind of incorporate some of his stuff, like ephemera things and the paper dowels and, you know, background papers, like all the things I just kind of incorporate with the kit. That is pretty. Let's add some more on here because I'm liking it. This one, the white there, looks good. I'm liking that. All right. I think that looks really pretty on there. So now I'm going to glue that on to, this is what the shade looks like though. And these are Tim Holtz Distress Inks. All right, so glue this on. And I'm going to have it go over here, like that. Just so that, I was going to have it go on the other way, but I didn't want any of the, like when it's closed, I didn't want any of these things kind of like hanging over to cause any issues when it's closed. All right, I think that's looking pretty good. And I still have to put something, you know, something over here maybe, possibly, we'll see. But for now, I think it's come quite a ways because all the white is covered. At least I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it looks like it's good here. Did I get the other one? Let's see if the other one's good. This is the one I was doing last night. And I think, oh, I still have someone here. But at this point, it's already 11:30, so I'm going to wait to do, yeah, there's still some background stuff I have to do on a couple of these, but I can do that next time because I am getting tired. All right, so yeah, I'm going to still work on it, still do some things, but it is coming along. I think it's looking really pretty. Let's put this one over and put that together. Still have to work on all the ephemera, the tags, like all the things, and get it sewn in, like definitely quite a bit. But I think it's turning out really pretty so far. I definitely want to put some more of this lace back here too. That same lace is going to have to go back here because it's like to even it out, because there's, you know, how it looks like it's missing some back here. So probably on this vellum here. Do I have another piece? Whew, I'm so glad I have some left to fit. I'm going to have to put this on real quick so I don't forget that. Or at least, even if I move it around, you know, the signatures, this could be like in the front or whatever. Like, I feel like regardless, it might need another piece. So I'm just going to do it anyhow. Let's see if I, yeah, because I didn't put this kind of like towards the back unless I move this one. But if I have this one over there, and then let's just say that one, this one, everything has to go in here like really tight anyway. I still feel like it needs it in the back because the front has it on the front page. So regardless, I feel like it needs it on the back as well. So let's just, we'll say this is the back page because that's what it originally was anyhow. And it's going to go on this one. Going across here. I have the all gold vellum in the middle. So it's being separated by the two that have the gold designs. All right. Should have scooted that up a little bit more. It was a tad bit of glue I have to kind of dry up a bit. All right, and then trim this a little. Yeah, I was supposed to pick up Hannah tonight, but now at this point I'm like, do I really want to do that? I don't think so. I probably would just have to pick her up early tomorrow, get an early start, and then pick up Aria from school, get the hamsters, and then we're going to the movies. Hannah's going to stay here and watch Aria. And she'll probably have another play date again because usually our friends come over all the time. Either next door, Deo come over, play. She's been coming over sick. And she even missed school yesterday. And I'm like, or today. And I'm like, oh my gosh, now we're going to all get sick again. I don't want it. But yeah, she's been coming over the past couple of days sick and everything. So I hope we don't get a bad cold. She was about losing her voice and everything. That looks pretty. I love it. Look at all that lace. How beautiful that is. It's looking gorgeous. Or she'll have her other friend like Faith. She's going to come over on Friday again. Where's the lid? But yeah, so they'll do that. And then the rest of us will go to the movies. Bernard will meet us over at the movie theater. Okay, so I wanted to look at, see how that would look on there. I don't know. Might be too much, but what do you think? I'm not too sure. I mean, the velvet could be pretty. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. You guys let me know. And then also, I was thinking, since I did put the butterfly on that one where you can see it through the vellum right here, I'm going to put the butterflies on each of these as well. You know, the other ones. So I probably should do that. Too much, just leave it. Yeah, I'll just leave it. I will leave it. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. You've been hanging out the whole time with me. I know some have left. They're like, I'm over this. I'm totally done. I'm kind of done too, because I need a little break. Like, I absolutely love junk journal and you know, crafting. I could do it like all day long, honestly. But I do like to kind of have like a little break in between sometimes. Yeah, I think it looks pretty like that, where you can see the butterfly through it. So we'll do that one. And I don't know if I grabbed another one. I would probably have to get it out to put it one for over here. I think I only grabbed two. Is what I'm thinking. So I have to get some more out. I have this big case of butterflies down here. But now I have it jam-packed with a bunch of stuff on top of it and all. So I'm just gonna get it after my life. But I am going to go. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I will be on for for the Memory Decks event on Facebook at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, and Mitchell, hey there, I didn't see you. Yeah, so you guys come over and join me on Facebook tomorrow. It's going to be fun. I'm working with some different, you know, a different kid and different things going on with that. So it shall be a fun time. And you guys have an amazing, blessed night. Love you all, and I will see you tomorrow. All right, bye, friends.